As Fabre searched through his mind, he found some clues about where the centipede might be. They were both shocked to hear this. Then Fabre asked them where they had searched before and when. They told him that they had searched the north and east during the day. Fabre then told them that was why they couldn't find it. He explained that centipedes have a wide range of territory and, being cold-blooded, need shelter to regulate their temperature and humidity. Due to their weak waterproofing and the pores on their shells, they don't prefer wet places. Therefore, the centipede was less likely to be found in the jungle or near a river. They asked where they could find it, and Fabre replied, "The West." He explained that the Rocky Mountains made it the most likely place for the centipede to be. At midnight, the Tang Clan people searched everywhere in the West. After a long time, they couldn't find anything and told the Patriarch that Fabre might have been wrong. The Patriarch search team didn't say much and told everyone to gather and rest. During their rest, the search team wondered aloud why they couldn't find the centipede. The Patriarch heard this but didn't say anything. The Patriarch then said that his daughter Huiyun was considered the most exceptional talent in the history of the Tang family, but her illness couldn't be cured without the centipede core. He sighed and wondered if heaven had given up on her since they couldn't find the centipede. Just then, the Grand Patriarch returned and said he hadn't found it either. At that moment, they grew very worried. As the Grand Patriarch was about to say something, he realized why they couldn't find the centipede. They also understood why they hadn't found anything, not even animals, after such a long search. It was because the area they were searching was the territory of a strong monster. At that moment, the ground began shaking violently. Everyone was worried about what was happening. Then they saw a massive centipede's arm piercing through the ground. They were all terrified. The Grand Patriarch said, "So, this is the centipede," as he had never seen it before. Meanwhile, Fabre, who was at the inn, heard the commotion caused by the giant centipede. Unable to suppress his curiosity, he decided to go and see it for himself. As the Tang Clan defeated the centipede, they were exhausted. However, they managed to obtain the core. The Grand Patriarch, relieved, said that they could finally save Huiyun. The Tang Clan Patriarch then told his father, the Grand Patriarch, to go to Sichuan first. His father, confused, asked what he was talking about. Tang Patriarch responded, saying that grudges are carved in blood, while favors are carved in stone. He added that they had unfinished matters to attend to there. Understanding his son's words, the Grand Patriarch agreed and said to give Fabre whatever he wanted. Meanwhile, Fabre was being hugged by 3 centipede children. He was unsure of what to do, as his curiosity got the better of him. Unable to resist, he went outside to see what had happened. Somehow he had transformed into the same blue-spotted centipedes. The previous night, he had visited the blue-spotted centipede's hideout, where he had found a nest of eggs. When he woke up, he saw that they had all hatched, and the newborn centipedes were now cuddling with him. Though he was getting tired of their constant affection, he didn't hate them. He suspected that they had mistaken him for their parent. Although he could no longer see the centipede that had once been there, he was glad that he had been able to save the eggs. The centipede children clung to him, convinced that he was their parent. Suddenly, he had an idea about how he could free himself from their constant cuddling. On the other hand, the Tang Clan Patriarch returned to the inn looking for Fabre. Unable to find him outside, he assumed he was inside and entered. Once inside, he noticed herbs, jars, and even medicine scattered around the room. He wondered if Fabre was a medical practitioner. Realizing that it was rude to enter someone's room without permission, he turned to leave. Just as he was about to step out, he heard noises coming from the jars. Curious, he opened one of the jars and was shocked to find a venomous spider inside. Intrigued, he continued searching and found more and more poisonous creatures. Even within the Tang Clan, raising such venomous animals was difficult. At that moment, he realized that while he had been fortunate to save his daughter, his greatest stroke of luck was meeting Fabre. Meanwhile, Fabre noticed that the Tang Clan Patriarch was injured and asked what had happened to his arm. The Patriarch dismissed it as nothing serious and was about to speak when he suddenly felt an ominous energy near the inn. Turning toward the source, he saw a demonic cultivator emitting a sinister aura. The Patriarch urgently told Fabre to run, but before they could react, the demonic cultivator charged at them. The Patriarch tried to defend against the attack but couldn't fully withstand the force of the blow. He immediately realized that this enemy was on par with his father. As he was about to warn Fabre to flee, he saw that the demonic cultivator had already caught him. Knowing his own limits, the Tang Patriarch demanded to know who the cultivator was and why he was targeting them. The enemy sneered and said that he had suffered because of the Tang Patriarch and his father. At that moment, the Tang Patriarch recognized him. He was Takunyang, a man they had believed to be dead. The Patriarch insisted that Fabre had done nothing to harm him and pleaded for his release, but Takunyang refused. Cursing inwardly, the Patriarch struggled to come up with a solution. Fabre, trapped in Unyang's grip, fought to break free. Just as Takunyang was about to kill Fabre, the centipede children suddenly emerged from Fabre's clothes and attacked Unyang. Takunyang struggled against them, but they were relentless, sinking their fangs into his neck. Unable to resist their persistence, he was soon overwhelmed and killed. Fabre was in shock, unable to process what had just happened. At the same time, the Tang Patriarch, equally stunned, felt a mixture of disbelief and joy at witnessing the unexpected turn of events.